Now, let me tell you about my experience doing back to back cruises on Carnival Conquest. On the last night of my first sailing, there was an envelope inside of my mailbox, which is located outside of the cabin door, of course. It contained a letter giving information on what to do for the back to back cruise, in addition to a complimentary back to back photo coupon, a complimentary back to back drink coupon, and if I chose to get off the ship, an in transit guest ticket. All right, I had to flip the camera around to tell y'all this. So I booked a back to back cruise last minute. Probably the first cruise, I booked it for my birthday, which was July 10th. Maybe was it a month or 3 weeks before the cruise date. And then I booked the second one right after that, maybe a week or two before the cruise date. So I was unable to get the same room for both sailings. I had to do two different rooms. I would not advise that. Let me tell you why. Two different rooms. My first room was on the 7th floor, so I had to pack up all of my stuff so that the room attendant could take it down to my second room for the back-to-back sailing, which was on the first floor. So basically, I'm packing up just like I'm leaving the ship. The only difference is I wasn't taking the luggage to get off the ship. I was just packing it up for the room attendant to take it down. So if you plan on doing a back-to-back cruise, my advice would be to schedule in advance so that you can get the same room. Because if you have the same room, you don't have to pack up anything. You're just going right back to your room. You don't have to wait until 1:30 when the room is ready either, because you were already in the room. So it's your room again. You just have to go through the security clearance and you're back in your room. Oh, and of course, you have to do the muster again, even if it's the same room. If it's the same room or a different room, you still have to muster again, because it is technically two different sailings. They're just back to back. Okay, it's 9 a.m., so I'm going down to the meeting point to check in for my back to back sailing. The process in itself is simple, but there were a few snags. So for this particular sailing, the security clearance people actually came on board and cleared us on board. We didn't have to get off the ship and go through the process again. We had enough people, I guess, so they brought people on board. So the process was this. She has like a list to show everybody that's going back to back. She takes a photo, verifies your identity and takes a photo of you. They go over the list again, make sure everybody is there. We had to wait for a while because we were supposed to, the meetup time was 9:15. I got there at 9 a.m. So we had to wait until everybody got off the ship before we could do anything. Yes, every last passenger that is not doing a back-to-back has to be off the ship by a certain time, and they cannot process us in until everybody is off the ship. So that took a long time. So it was after 10 o'clock when we finally got processed and went through security and everything. So the security, it was we just lined up where we were in that theater, and they did the facial recognition thing. They told us to get our passports out. I guess that's because just in case that the facial recognition wasn't working, because they didn't even need to see my passport. So they did the facial recognition and everything was good. They give you your room key, your new room key there and everything. So when you first sign in and get processed, they give you your new room key and everything. You're all squared away as far as that goes. So you don't have to, go to your room and get it outside your door. They give you everything. So, if everybody had got off the ship when they were supposed to get off the ship, it would have went faster. But it took a minute because people just did not want to leave. All right, I mustered, and now I'm going into my new room. My luggage is here, and an unexpected surprise. This definitely took away the irritation of having to move to a new room. Say what you want about Carnival, they do take care of their loyal customers. And of course, I got my free drink and my back-to-back photo before the sailing ended. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share for all things travel and food.